Hello, it's Leslie Fightmaster, and welcome to day 8 of our Yoga Fix 90 days to create a healthy habit. So you've made it through the first week, and welcome to week 2. And sitting up nice and tall, just shins crossed in a comfortable position sitting. Let's bring our hands together in front of the heart and take a moment here to set an intention for your practice. Now, an intention is anything you like it to be. One of my favorite intentions is to be an observer of my practice rather than a critic. You can take any intention you like. And once you have your intention, we'll keep that in the forefront of our mind as we move through our postures today. In today's class, we will focus on some chest expansion, as well as some back strengthening, and some abs usually are thrown in there for good measure. If you like today's class, please push the like button and comment and subscribe and tell your friends. Share the video if you can. I know it's a lot to ask, but all of these things will help to increase the amount of people that will know about our free yoga classes. And I think that the more people who can practice yoga, the better our whole world can be. It might sound a little corny, but that's really what I think. So sitting up tall, we'll begin to lengthen the breath. Take some inhales and exhales through your nose. And then coming forward, we'll make our way right onto the belly. So we'll start with some back strengthening right away. If you're on a hard surface, feel free to put a blanket underneath your torso to pad it up. Reach both arms forward. Draw your belly and lift your hip points towards your low ribs. And then inhale your right arm up and your left leg up. Lift your left leg from the inner thigh. Let your outer left hip drop down and reach your right arm forward. Take a breath and release. Other side, left arm, right leg. As you're lifting through the left arm and right leg, press down through everything that's on the floor. Maybe you can lift a little bit higher. Drop your outer right hip down and release. And first side again, right arm, left leg, extending through the arm and the leg. As you pull your belly in, lift your frontal hip points up. Continue to breathe, especially into the chest. Release that. And the other side, right leg, left arm, press down through the arm and leg that are on the floor. Maybe lift up a little bit higher. And release it. Now we'll bring our arms by our sides. And then still some more back work. Lift everything up into Shalabhasana. Open the legs. Exhale, squeeze them shut. Inhale, take your legs apart. Exhale, squeeze them closed. Inhale to extend the legs. Exhale, squeeze them shut. Inhale, take them wide. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower down to release. And rest a moment. And then reach your arms forward, lift everything up off the floor. Exhale, pull your elbows back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, bring your chest forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, like you're moving through water. Open the chest, expand the chest. Inhale, extend the arms, and exhale, open the chest, pull the elbows back, and then rest. Now we'll put those two things together as we strengthen our back, open our chest. So arms forward, lift everything up. Pull everything back, arms and legs open. Inhale, squeeze and reach. Exhale, open the chest, open the legs. Inhale, reach the arms forward, squeeze the legs. Exhale, like you're moving through water. Open the legs, pull the elbows back. Inhale to extend forward. Exhale, make some resistance. Open the legs, pull the arms. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, relax. Bring your arms by your sides, pressing up, and then take your hips back to your heels into child's pose. Reach your arms forward, and then look forward, tuck your toes under, and make your way into downward facing dog. Arms, shoulders distance apart, feet hips width, and then bending one knee and the other. Start to stretch out your hamstrings. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Root down into the base of your fingers as you lift away with your forearms, arms and ears in line. Inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, bring your shoulders over your wrists. Try to draw your thigh in towards your belly and your heel to your hip. They won't touch, but that's the direction. Inhale here. As you exhale, take it over to the right tricep as high up as you can. Pressing away from the floor still, rounding the upper back. Inhale, exhale over to the left tricep as high up as you can. Keep pressing away from the floor. Keep lifting the belly. Inhale, leg back and up. And exhale, set it down. Left leg back and up. Inhale. And exhale, bring it forward, shoulders over wrists. Try to draw your thigh in toward your belly, your heel up to your hip, reaching the crown of the head forward. Don't let it drop. You can always take your right knee down to the floor for a little more support. Take it to the outside of the left tricep. Now hold it there for a moment. Keep pressing away from the floor. Don't let it rest on the left tricep. Exhale, take it across to the right tricep. Nice and high, as much as you can. As you're continuing to work the belly muscles. Inhale the leg back and up, and exhale, set it down and rest. Bring yourself into plank, lower to your belly. Inhale into up dog or cobra. So this is a high cobra. You can do that, or you can stay with a low cobra. Lower back down, press up to plank. Knees can be up or down. Lift the hips, down dog. Arms and ears are in line. You can let your head just hang right down. So your head is heavy, stretches your neck. Pressing the weight up to the hips, down through the heels. Look forward, step or hop your feet up. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward, reach the crown of the head toward the floor. Root down through the feet. Rise up on your inhale, look up, lengthen. And exhale the hands to heart. Coming back to your intention for a moment. And then inhale. Reach your arms out, around, and up. As you exhale, open the chest, fold forward, crown of the head down. Inhale, halfway up, fingertips to the floor, or take your hands to your shins. Exhale, step back into plank. Shift forward about an inch lower. Hover here, shoulders no lower than the elbows. You can always have your knees down. Crown of the head reaching forward. Inhale, press through your hands and feet. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. So if you practice upward facing dog, your thighs and knees should be off the floor. If you're in cobra, keep it a little bit lower. Look up and step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Hands to shins or fingertips to the floor. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, press firmly through the legs and feet. Open your chest wide. Reach your tailbone down and then reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, pausing here, halfway down. Keep your belly lifted so you're widening the chest as you come forward. Then inhale, halfway up again, chest forward. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Knees can be up or down. We're going to hold plank, pause in chaturanga again. Lift the shoulders away from the floor. Inhale, press through your hands and feet. And exhale back into down dog. Stretching back, arms shoulder distance, feet hips width. Firm the leg muscles if you can straighten out your legs. Inner thighs are spinning back, heels right behind the second toes. Look to the hands, bend your knees, step or hop your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open up the chest, pause halfway up, chest lifted, tailbone down, and then reach all the way up. Keep your belly lifted. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, coming forward. Nice open heart as you come down. Keep the belly lifted though. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or float back into Chaturanga. I'm going to hold it again. Lift the backs of your knees up. Make sure you're firming your belly and your leg muscles so it's not just all your arms and shoulders. Inhale to press up, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Now come onto your knees with your hips right over the knees. Reach your arms forward so they're straight. Then you're going to press down so that your chest is reaching toward the floor. It may not touch. Chances are it probably won't, but that's where you're reaching toward. Now, important to take care of your shoulders. Your inner arms, your biceps are lifting up toward the ceiling. Your outer arms, your triceps are spinning down toward the floor. Draw your shoulder blades lightly toward the waist and then press some extra weight into the thumb and first finger side of your hand. Just stretching out the chest and bringing your shoulder blades toward each other. This is one of my favorite stretches. And then come on up, walk your hands back a little bit. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And then I'm walking the hands to the feet. I'm going to interlace the fingers at the low back and reach your arms up and over any amount, stretching the shoulders. Crown of the head reaching down. Knees can be bent if needed, or firm the legs if they're straight. Bring your hands to the low back as you begin to bend your knees, and then reach your arms up by your ears, sitting back into our chair pose, Utkatasana. Weight into the heels. Lift your hip points up. Then swim the arms back, interlace the fingers, other pinky on top, open the chest as you inhale. On your exhale, forward folding. Again, hips over the heels. Reach the crown of the head toward the floor as your arms reach up and maybe over. And bring your hands back to the low back, bend the knees, and then walk your hands forward, finding downward facing dog again. Right leg floats up on your inhale, and bend your knee, open up your hip. So stretching out through the hip. And then take the leg back to center. Exhale, lightly step it up. Spin your back heel flat, line up your front heel with your back arch, and come into Warrior Two. Make sure your right knee is over your ankle and it points over your second toe. Your back thigh, inner thigh spinning up. Reach through the arms, expanding through your chest. Now, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, open up your chest, and we're just going to pause here with the chest lifted and opened. Shoulder blades moving in toward each other. Wide open heart. And then we'll release and bend your elbows. Either press your fists or palms together. Lean forward. Take your right arm down. Elbow to the inside of the thigh, or maybe rest it on the thigh. Roll your left shoulder back. Keep pressing through the outer edge of your back foot. Your back hip coming slightly forward. We'll release that. Step back, either down dog to stay or chaturanga. Inhaling, pressed up dog, and exhaling back into down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Pressing again evenly through the arms and the shoulders. Right heel is reaching toward the floor. Square off your hips, looking forward. Lightly step it through between the hands, back foot flat. Line up front heel with back arch. Make sure your left knee is pointed over your pointed over your second toe, right above your ankle. And gaze over your fingertips. Press your back thigh straight back. Lift your chest here. So even a little chest expansion already. And then interlace your fingers, other pinky on top. Open the chest, inhale. Lifting the chest here, and as you exhale, I'm just going to keep your chest lifted, bringing your shoulder blades toward each other. And release that. Arms out to a T, and then bend your elbows, press your fists or palms together. Lean forward, your left arm towards your left thigh. Back hip comes forward, so you might not be able to bring your elbow in front of the thigh. That's fine. You can just let it rest on the thigh or just bring it toward the thigh. Reach the crown of the head forward, maybe turn so that you're looking up toward the ceiling. And then come on up, inhale, exhale. Bring your hands to the mat. Step back through a vinyasa, or you can always skip the vinyasa and go right into down dog. So if you're getting tired, just skip it. Excuse me, a little frog in my throat. Stretch back and lengthen. Bend your knees, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Pressing down, rise up on your inhale, pause, open the chest for a moment, but keep your belly lifted. And then exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, weight into the heels, stretch up. Exhale, fold in, hips over heels, crown of the head reaching toward the floor. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step back into plank and hug your elbows in through chaturanga. Pause a moment. Keep the backs of your knees lifted. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Open the chest. And exhale, down dog. Step your right foot up, spin your back heel flat, come to warrior one. Pull your right hip back, send your left hip forward, front heel in line with the back heel. Exhale, reach forward, hover your belly above your thigh and pull your elbows back. Inhale, stretch the arms forward. Exhale, pull them back, opening the chest. Inhale and reach. Exhale, draw it back like you're moving through water. And then bring your hands to the mat, move through your vinyasa or skip it, go into down dog. Step your left foot up, spin your back heel flat, coming to warrior one. Reach the arms up, pulling the left hip back. And then exhale, hover your torso over the thigh, reaching the arms forward. And the next exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale, stretch them forward. Exhale, pull them back. Inhale and reach. Exhale, make your own resistance. Open the chest and then hands to the mat. Step back. Down dog to stay, or moving through your vinyasa. You can always modify your vinyasa as well. We're going to do another round of this. It'll be kind of similar. Right foot back and up, inhale. Exhale, step it through, back foot flat, warrior one. Pull the right hip back, line up heel to heel, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows like you're scraping them on the back wall, open the chest. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, open the chest, keep your belly lifted. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, open the chest, heart wide open, and bring your hands to the mat, vinyasa. Pausing in our chaturanga here, then inhaling to upward dog and exhaling back down dog. Left foot steps, back foot is flat, rise up, warrior one. Pull the left hip back, knee is over the ankle, stretch up. Next exhale, open up your chest like you're scraping elbows on the back wall. Inhale, stretch up, keep your belly lifted. Exhale, expand through your chest. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, open the chest, bring your hands down, vinyasa, or skip it and go into down dog. Back into down dog. And then we're going to put those two moves or movements together. So step your right foot up. Back foot flat, come to warrior one, reach the arms up. Exhale, hover your belly over thighs and pull your arms back. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, pull them back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull them back and then open up. Rise up, arms up, inhale, exhale, like you're scraping elbows on the back wall. Inhale, stretch up, exhale, pull the elbows down, inhale, lengthen, exhale, open the chest. Take your hand to your back thigh for a moment, opening the chest, and then release it down. Step back into plank and lower through chaturanga. Inhale, press through your hands and feet. Exhale, make your way into downward dog. Step your left foot forward, back foot is flat, rise up, warrior one, pull the left hip back. Exhale, hover the torso and pull the arms back. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, make your resistance. Pull the elbows back. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, pull it back. Bring your torso up and extend your arms to the sky. Exhale, open up the chest. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows like you're scraping them on the back wall. Inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, like you're moving through water. Bring your hands to your back leg. Open the chest. Widen the collarbones. And then take the hands down to the mat. Moving through chaturanga. Inhale, press through your hands and feet. Pause in your up dog for a moment. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Look forward, step or hop, and sit and lie back for bridge pose. Feet hips width, outer edges of your feet parallel, lift into bridge. Lift the hips, low back, mid back, maybe the upper back, and roll your shoulders under. Keep your chin away from your chest. Lower down and rest, and then just let your knees drop in towards center so they touch each other. So you rest like that. And then arms by your sides again. Press down into the heels and lift yourself into bridge. Roll your shoulders under, interlace the fingers or not. Reach your tailbone to the backs of the knees. Spiral your thighs in toward each other like you're holding a block there. And lowering down, knees knock in toward each other to rest. So for the last one, you can do another bridge pose, or you can set yourself up for a wheel pose. If you're going to wheel, bring your hands up by your ears, fingertips face the heels. Press onto the crown of the head first. Make sure your elbows do not splay out, and then straighten the arms any amount. Spiral the thighs in toward each other and stretch the whole front of the body. Breathe into the chest. Keep length in the lower back. And to come out of it, bring your chin into your chest and lower down slowly. And then this time, we'll hug the knees in. Always hug the knees in after we're done with all of our back bends. And then start to rock yourself back and forth to come up to seated. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips face the front, lift up into reverse table. Lift your chest, lift your hips, let your head go back any amount, stretching the front of the chest, also the shoulders. And then lift your right leg, bring your right ankle above your left knee, and then set your hips down. Flex your right ankle. You can lean back onto your forearms, or you can sit up. The closer you walk yourself to your legs, the bigger hip stretch you'll feel. Try to bring your right hip toward the front of your mat along with your right knee. Make sure that your right ankle stays flexed, and that'll protect your knee. Release, fingertips facing front. Press again into reverse table. And allow your head to just hang back any amount. And then looking forward, we'll pick up the left leg. Bring your ankle above your right knee. Flex your ankle. Set yourself down. Either lean back onto your forearms or walk yourself forward. So you get a good stretch through your left hip. And releasing that slowly, sit up nice and tall, flex your ankles, bend your right knee, bring your right hand behind you, lift your left arm up on the inhale to lengthen, exhale, take the elbow across and twist. Every time you inhale, see if you can sit up taller. As you exhale, roll your right shoulder back. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, unwind. Bend your left knee, left hand behind you, right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, take it across and twist, rolling your left shoulder back. Make sure you pull your right toes back and flex your right ankle. Keep the breath nice and steady. And then unwind. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hand from your hips forward. Reach for your feet or legs. Inhale to lengthen. Then, if your belly can touch your thighs, you can let your back round a little bit. Otherwise, extend through your long spine and don't let your back round. You can keep your hands on your feet or your legs. Take a couple breaths. Come back to the intention you set for your practice. Inhale your head up and exhale to release. Lie back and draw your knees into your chest, rocking a little here, side to side. Reach your tailbone to the backs of your knees. Stretch out your lower back and then extend your legs out. And bring your arms by your sides with your palms facing up. Allow your shoulder blades to draw down toward your waist. And let everything just sink into the floor and relax. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana. As you're resting, I'm going to read from the book called 7. How many days a week can be extraordinary? 30,000 mornings, give or take, is all we're given. If you're 26, you still have 20,000 left. If you're 54, you still have 10,000. And let's count on you to remain safe and healthy all of your allotted life, in which case you still have plenty of time. Sort of. We get to think of life as an inexhaustible well. Yet everything happens only a certain number of times, and a very small number, really. How many more times will you remember a certain afternoon of your childhood? Some afternoon that's so deeply a part of your being that you can't even conceive of your life without it. Perhaps 4 or 5 times more. Perhaps not even that. How many more times will you watch the full moon rise? Perhaps 20. And yet it all seems limitless. 30,000 mornings. We'll spend some of them on the treadmill, or fighting traffic, or standing in line at the bagel shop. Just be sure to spend some of yours seeking and savoring the real beauty, mystery, and adventure of your days. This is your life, and don't miss a day of it. Start to make some movements to reawaken your body. Stretch your arms overhead. Bend your knees, roll off to your right side. And then using your left hand, we'll carefully press up to seated. Sit up tall, bring your hands together, and Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Honoring and respecting yourself. Let's bring our hands to the forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Our hands to the heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. Our hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications. Thank you so much for your beautiful practice today. Annie Dillard says, how we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. I hope you are spending a wonderful day today. So again, hit the like button if you like this, press comment and share. And if you can afford a donation to help us keep these free yoga classes going, we certainly appreciate any sort of donation. There's a link below that you can press the donate button. Please visit fightmasteryoga.com for information about yoga retreats and email me. My email's below if you have questions. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I'm really, really enjoying these yoga classes and connecting with you. Have a great day. Bye.